Many don't know. Octopuses have 3 hearts and blue blood. Here's the mind-blowing part. 2 hearts stop beating when they swim. Every swim exhausts them. Only 1 heart keeps them alive. That's why they prefer crawling the ocean floor to swimming. They choose between efficiency and survival with every movement. Most shocking? Their blood is blue due to copper, not iron. True aliens of our planet. Subscribe for more incredible tales. Your brain literally rewrites your memories every single time you remember something. That's right. Each time you recall a childhood birthday or your first kiss, your brain pulls apart those neural connections and rebuilds them from scratch. Scientists discovered this when they realized that memories aren't like video files stored in a vault. Instead, they're more like Wikipedia pages that get edited every time someone opens them. The most shocking part? Your most vivid, emotional memories are actually the least reliable because you've probably remembered them the most. That embarrassing moment from high school you keep replaying, it might not have even happened the way you think it did. Octopuses have 3 hearts and blue blood. But that's not even the strangest part. They can taste with their arms, using thousands of suction cups that act like tongues. Each arm has its own brain. They can multitask incredibly. Here's the mind-blowing twist. Octopuses edit their DNA, rewriting their genetic code in real time, evolving faster than we ever imagined. Could they be the next dominant species on our planet? You might be shocked. Octopuses have 3 hearts and blue blood. Mind-blowing. 2 hearts stop beating when they swim. This is why they prefer crawling along the ocean floor. Swimming exhausts them, operating on 1 heart. And that blue blood? Copper-based hemocyanin, not iron-based hemoglobin like us. Efficient in cold, low-oxygen environments where we'd struggle. The real kicker? Stressed octopuses punch fish. Pure spite. Subscribe for more incredible stories. Your brain literally shrinks when you're dehydrated, and most people walk around in this state every single day without realizing it. Just 2% dehydration reduces your brain tissue by the same amount as 2 months of aging. That foggy feeling you get in the afternoon, that's not just tiredness. That's your brain physically getting smaller. The crazy part is your thirst mechanism doesn't even kick in until you're already 1% dehydrated, meaning by the time you feel thirsty, your brain has already started shrinking. Think about how many times today you felt mentally sluggish but reached for coffee instead of water. What if the solution to your brain fog was sitting right there in your kitchen sink? Your brain literally rewrites your memories every single time you remember something. Scientists discovered that when you recall a memory, your brain doesn't just access a stored file like a computer. Instead, it completely reconstructs the memory from scratch. And during this process, it gets contaminated by your current emotions, knowledge, and experiences. This means that your most cherished childhood memory has been altered dozens of times and is probably nothing like what actually happened. The memory you're most confident about might be the most fictional one you have. Your brain is essentially a storyteller, not a historian. What if I told you octopuses have 3 hearts and blue blood? But that's not even the weirdest part. They taste with their arms. Every sucker contains taste receptors, literally tasting everything they touch. Scientists discovered octopuses edit their own RNA in real time, rewriting their genetic code on the fly. This ability is incredibly rare. Humans are stuck with the DNA they're born with. Octopuses are living, breathing genetic engineers. Most people don't realize that octopuses have 3 hearts and blue blood. 2 hearts pump blood to their gills. The third pumps to the body. When an octopus swims, that main heart actually stops beating completely. That's why they prefer crawling on the ocean floor, avoiding exhaustion. Their blue blood comes from a copper-based protein, unlike our iron-based blood. This helps them survive efficiently in cold, low-oxygen deep-sea environments. But the most shocking part? They're basically aliens living in our oceans. Scientists discovered something new, breaking our understanding of the universe. There's a rogue planet floating through space completely alone. Pitch black, colder than anything, just drifting like a ghost ship. yet it might harbor life in its hidden underground oceans. Mind-blowing. Billions of these invisible worlds exist between stars. They outnumber regular planets. We've been looking for life incorrectly. What if the universe teems with life, hiding on these phantom worlds? What if I told you that every time you remember something, you're actually changing that memory forever? Your brain doesn't work like a computer storing perfect files. Instead, each time you recall a memory, your neurons literally reconstruct it from scratch, and whatever you're feeling or thinking in that moment gets mixed into the original memory. This is why eyewitness testimony is so unreliable in court cases. That childhood memory you're so sure about, it's probably been rewritten dozens of times. So here's the twist. The memory you just had of reading this might already be different than what actually happened.